Mike Wood is Shreveport Public Works Director. Hey, Mr. Mike, how are you today?
Morning, Robert.
It's supposed to be a holiday for Mike, but we're making him work.
Erin's got she's got her broom, she's got her little shovel, she's ready to go to work. Are you signing up volunteers for tonight's Ice-mageddon, as Erin is referring to it? What's the deal? What are you guys working on right now? What preps are you making?
We've got our stand truck station that we're ready to go pretty much. And then we've got our barricades out in any areas where we might have to block bridges and that kind of thing. That's really what we're looking for. You know, it's going to be the highways that have some elevation to them. That's going to be where the real danger is. The encouraging thing that I found from the webinar was that the Weather Service said that this was going to change from rain to snow so quickly that we probably wouldn't get very much ice. And that's really, really encouraging.
Basically, though, that I would assume, as always, it's going to be the usual suspects. I-49 and the elevated parts of 3132, Cross Lake Bridge, et cetera, right?
Right, and then don't forget the Jewella Overpass, the Linwood Overpass, St. Vincent, those.
Cross Lake Bridge, and they'll probably shut those early, right?
Yeah, the state will shut down. You know, that I-49 and all of that's there, so they'll be the ones responsible for that, but they'll shut all that down. I would imagine pretty early, first sign of ice.
Mike, let me ask you this. You can't really get out there with your sand trucks during the rain, so you're going to have to be kind of huddled somewhere close, and as soon as it changes, you got to get out there, right?
Exactly, and that's what we'll do. I've already got crews ready to go when the parade's over today. We'll get right on this. Now, if it happens the way they say it is, we're talking, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it'll take it, a little while to shift the snow, and I would think we'll probably hit the streets around 5, something like that, and that's nothing but a guess.
Mr. Mike, you say, well, we got the trucks ready to go. You say it all casual like you've done it 1,000 times, and in fact you have. But how many trucks, how many guys going to be working overtime tonight? This is quite the display of manpower, right?
Yeah, it all depends on the weather, Robert. To be honest with you, I'm going to have probably 30 guys out there, 40 to start with. And it depends on what happens. If it doesn't switch to snow that quickly, if we start to get ice and trees, that means you got broken limbs and power outages and trees down, that kind of thing. So, it just depends. It depends on what actually happens. Let's just pray that it switches to snow quickly.
Now, you're talking about the sand you use. You guys don't have any salt. Y'all don't use any of that, any kind of other
sand.
chemical, right?
No, we use sand.
And how much do you have ready for this?
Right now? Oh, gosh. I don't know. I probably got 600 tons.
So you're good for tonight. It's not going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah. We're good. I don't know if you remember now, but a couple of weeks ago we had a threat of this, and it didn't come to fruition. But we actually we made preparations then, and we're still sitting on those materials.
I was driving down Burt Coons yesterday, right by the Academy Sports there at 49. And I noticed there is a "this road closed" sign, but it wasn't out in the street. It was just sitting there kind of on the traffic island, I would assume in anticipation of our next semi-weather disaster. When Erin's on the way home today, do you want her to stop and just put that out there for you? Do you want her to? Because she says she'd be glad to do it. She says she's willing to lend a hand to you, Mr. Mike, to you because you're a longtime friend.
Erin better stay with the radio.
Yeah. Now, Mike, these folks are off today, right? So, I mean, you gotta text them and get them on standby for tomorrow, I guess, right?
No, we've already done that.
Okay.
We did that. That was yesterday.
Okay, so everybody's ready to go. The trucks are ready. And what do you have any advice or warning to motorists or folks who live in Shreveport about what's coming?
Stay off the street. If you don't have to get out there, don't get out there. If it develops the way they say it is, 2 to 4 inches. Then it's going to thaw. It's